Ride or die, ride or die.
Lights on, check. Mic on, check.
Let's roll.
Hello, hello, welcome back to Beauty News with Angela Cruz. Be sure to follow me on social media at Angela Cruz Tube. That's my handle on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Anything your mama told you to do on social media, that would be me. You may be wondering why I look different than I typically do in my videos. I'm trying something new. I have a ring light right here, and then I set up 2 umbrella lights, one on each side. I decided, you know what, maybe it looks a little more cinematic if I just do the umbrella lights. If you like it, comment below. If you don't like it, also comment below so I know not to do this anymore. I just wanted to shake things up a little bit, see what happens. This is the Ride or Die makeup tag that Jaclyn Hill has put on YouTube, and she has challenged every single person to pick your products that you consider ride or die. That's a phrase for all you who are not familiar with it. That's a phrase like ride or die, my homies. So that's why I'm going to go through the products that I absolutely love. It is the hardest thing to do. If you're a makeup junkie, it's so hard to pick products that are ride or die because you have so many things that you use, especially if you're like me. I'm kind of a cosmetics chameleon. I like to change my look up every day, but I pulled open my drawers of my makeup stash and I looked to see what products do I use on such a consistent basis, or the ones that I'm most excited about, the ones that I'm most passionate about. These are those products. The Hourglass Mineral Primer Oil-Free Veil is my new ride or die. It is new, but I've been using it a couple of weeks, and I got it in this size. I also have it in, this is how you know something's ride or die, when you have it in this size and then you also have it in the big
Mama Jama size.
That is ride or die. And it is because it is a primer that is not only oil-free, it's oil controlling, it is a mattifying primer, and it has SPF 15. So I feel like this is something that you need to put on before you put on your foundation. Speaking of foundation, I also love by Hourglass the Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. These two in conjunction, when I do these, this is what keeps me the most matte for the longest amount of time. Will it keep me matte forever and ever? No, because I have super oily skin, but it keeps me matter than any other combination that I have found so far. Let's move on to eyes. You knew I was going to say this one. The Eyeshadows palette by Kylie Cosmetics. The bronze palette is just one that I have used every day since I got it. I love the transition shades. I love the Magic Citrine in the middle. I'm going to stop talking about it because I've gone on and on about this palette in other videos, so I'll let you watch those. I'll put one up here. I'll link to it below, yada, yada, yada. This is just a palette that I love so much, so it is now a ride or die. Contouring. I love the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. In fact, I have actually hit pan on this middle shade right here. I feel like this is great for a deeper contour down the cheekbones if you want to do like a, you know, night out look. This is good to do just all over your face for any time. I really like to use this one down the sides of my nose because I don't want my nose to look like the stripes that a lot of people do. I use this yellow shade kind of in the triangle under my eyes to brighten. I don't really use these too much, even though I'm sure you could use it all over your lid for an eyeshadow base, but I just think this palette is so good and it has the best quality. Kat Von D is known for her pigmented products. This is no exception. I couldn't find a ride or die highlight, but I could tell you that the Morphe M501 is my favorite brush to use as a highlight. I'll just dip it in whatever highlighter powder that I want to use for that day, whether it's Becca or Naked, Urban Decay, whatever. I'll dip it in and then I'll just sweep it across the high cheekbones and a little bit at the tip of my nose. These Morphe brushes, this one I'm about to talk to as well, these were actually recommendations by Jaclyn Hill, so it's ironic that I'm doing this tag because these were from her. This one is the Morphe E36. It is the cutest little tiny brush that I use with another ride or die product, which is the Champagne CoverGirl Singles eyeshadow, and I will just dip it in, take this little brush, and then just put it on the inner corners of my eyes for an inner corner highlight, and it is so precise and perfect. You just can't beat it. It's like a tapered tip. I love this brush and I love this eyeshadow, ride or dies. How many times can I say ride or die in this video? Talking about Becca, the under eye brightening corrector, I mentioned this in another video, and it is a pink highlight that just goes, you can dip your finger in and then put it under your eyes, and it just brightens it up, and it makes me look like I don't have dark circles under my eyes, which is a miracle because I really do. I have these huge bags under my eyes. They're purple dark shadows because I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately, and these are covered up with that product. The Mally Evercolor Shadow Stick Extras, they're smudge proof, budge proof, smear proof, crease proof. I mean, all those proofs they are, and these things just glide on like magic. They're so creamy, they're so pigmented, and you have 45 seconds to blend it in so I'm not gonna put it on my eyes today because, you know, I'm wearing my eyeshadow already, but you can blend it in for 45 seconds, and then after 45 seconds it will last. And the reason I like these is because you don't need eyeshadow primer with these. I carry a couple of these in my purse because I can just create an eye look without using a brush. I just use my finger and smudge the shadow around my eyes, and you can also, with the brown shades or whatever shade you want, you could actually use it as an eyeliner in a pinch. So I really like these because I feel that they are, I feel like they are not only versatile, they're just practical. They save you time and they make your eyeshadow last. They save you money because, again, you don't really need like an eyeshadow primer. You can just put this on, you're done, and it will last all day. Last but not least, I will wrap it up. Even though I just talked about the Mally shadow sticks not needing an eye primer, I'm gonna have to give a shout out to the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion because this product has stuck with me for years and it lasts forever. I've had this tube for probably a year. The tube I had before this was not that big and I've had it for like 2 years. Like, it lasts so long. This is the wand and it just keeps your eyeshadow from creasing, and I will admit to you that I do use it in conjunction with another eyeshadow primer. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Sometimes I'll combine it with the e.l.f. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer, but when I use this and another product with it, my eyeshadow won't crease. Even though you're like, well, why do you have to use two? I have the oiliest lids in the world, so I have to do 2 shadow primers. So those are my cosmetic roundups for the Ride or Die. I hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments below what your top Ride or Die products are. I will link below to all of the products that you see in this video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure you're subscribed. I need as many subscribers as possible since I'm the Today Show social star for YouTube, and so I really would appreciate you taking the time to click that little red subscribe button. I love you all each so much. Thank you so much for tuning in for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.